Guilty, guilty, guilty. And I said, woe is me, for I am lost, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Isaiah chapter 6 and verses 5. In our carnal mind, we somehow think that before God we can negotiate or bargain our worthiness, righteousness, ask questions, or even defend ourselves. But I did many good things, Lord. I wasn't as evil as him or them. I prayed and fasted 30 days every year. Or I didn't know, and on and on. The revelation of God to a human heart, whether by spirit from his word, by sight through a vision, or when we die and see him face to face, is immediately followed by a deep sense of unworthiness, brokenness, awe, and reverential fear. I am a man of unclean lips, said Isaiah the prophet. You and I would presume that being a prophet is the closest man could get, and therefore holy and worthy to stand before a holy, holy, holy God. John, the beloved apostle, a man who ate, talked, walked, talked face to face, even relaxed on Jesus' side, was undone at the revelation of a glorified Christ. The hair of his head were white, like white wool, like snow. His eyes were like a flame of fire. His feet were like burnished bronze, refined in a furnace, and his voice was like the roar of many waters. When I saw him, said John, I fell at his feet as though dead, said the disciple whom Jesus loved. Remember Job, the man whom God described as righteous and blameless? In fact, in his bitter soul, he once ventured to question God. Let me speak, and you reply to me, said Job. How many are my iniquities and my sin? Make me know my transgression and my sin. Job 13. But when God, from whom he demanded answers, showed up, he said, I had heard of you by the hearing of the ear, but now my eye sees you. Therefore I despise myself, and I repent in dust and ashes. Job chapter 32, verses 5 and 6. In all that, beloved, my point is this. Take any man, blameless, righteous, and pure by any standards, as the men mentioned above, shine the radiance of God's holiness, and I guarantee you they will pale and be exposed by the darkness and self-awareness of sin in them. And that's exactly why no single man, dead or alive, will stand before a holy God and be declared righteous based on personal merit. His angel he charges with error. Job chapter 4 and verses 18. Behold, even the moon is not bright. The stars are not pure in his eyes. How much less man who is a maggot, and the son of man who is a worm. Job 25 verses 5 through 6. But because of the great love with which God loved us, and being rich in mercy, he vented a full dose of his wrath upon Jesus Christ, that you and I may become the righteousness of God as a gift for all who believe. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verses 21. Make peace with God today by receiving the gift of righteousness through believing Jesus Christ.